I'm back for video number 2. Okay. Now, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to turn this fan down. Fan off. Here's what I'm going to do. Today, or now, I'm going to tell you the story about how I developed some good friends here in Arizona. I'm here 26 years in this house. Knew nobody for years, except my buddy Tom across the street. I met him the first day. First day I moved in here. He saw the motorcycle coming off the moving truck, and his wife took a chance and won him. His first wife, she passed away. God rest her soul. Terrible. Rest in peace. She entered a contest. He won the grand prize, a brand new 98, 97, whatever it was, White Glide, Dynas, just like Jack's, year older. A trip to Sturgis, big grand prize. He won. So he saw the bike come off. He came run over. He introduced him. Turns out he's the sweetest guy. I love him. He's like a brother to me. I'm telling you the truth. You could count on that man. He's got your back. You know something? Tom's the best. And I'll tell you a whole story sometime. Tom's a Vietnam vet, man. Tough. But he's a sweetheart. He's the nicest guy you ever met in your life. Okay. Oh, while I'm on that subject, Tom's got 2 grandchildren. But he's got a bunch of grandchildren. I think he's, I don't know, 5, 6. I don't even know how many. Lots. And make a long story short, this is from second wife. I love her too. Sweet girl. The grandchildren, the two of them, the little ones. There's little Kennedy. She's about maybe 3 out of, I don't know. She's the sweetest little girl. I love her to death. She's like my granddaughter. And then there's little Nolan. Nolan's my buddy. Nolan's badass. And I'm telling you, I love him. I want to give a shout out. Nolan, here's what Uncle Joe's telling you. Nobody rides a bike as good as you do out there. He flies around that. He's a good bike rider. He does everything good. He's a good boy. Nolan, I love you, buddy. And this is for you. This thumbs up. I'll see you soon. And little Kennedy, Uncle Joe loves you. Okay, took care of that. But Tom's great. But he was the only friend I had for years. Now, during the winter, you're out all the time. The weather here is so beautiful. From really the first, second week in September through April, end of April, May. This weather is, you get up the mornings are beautiful. People are alive again. The dogs are running. The people are out walking. Now it's nobody. 118 degrees today. So, but during that nice weather, I always have my garage door open if I'm home. Of course, I'm always doing something. Waxing the car, playing with this, fixing that. I love that garage. I can't wait where we could start the garage unit. As you know, this is the motorcycle room unit for bad weather. Now, so to get back to where I was. So my garage is always open. And people go by because they see the shit. I got Joe Biden sucks and go for Trump and beep and all that shit I got hanging up. I don't care. I love hanging I hang anything up if I like it. So, all of a sudden, over the period of time, guys stop by. A few guys stop by here. But this guy pulls up one day on a motorcycle. Little Honda 350. Now, I liked it right away because it was stock, because it was old. It was from the 70s. and it was in great shape, and I liked the bike. Little 350, and I remember them too. So he gets off the bike and he says, "Hi," he says, "my name is Nick." I said, "I'm Joe." He said, I've been passing your garage." He said, I just had to stop." I said, "Well, you're welcome. Come on in and look around." Make a look, so he stayed for a couple hours. Bullshit. It turns out we had an awful long car. He's Italian. Nick Calderone, Joe Maselli. That's great. He's a young guy. He just turned 50, so he was in his, I know him 5 years, 5 years anyway. So he was in his 45 maybe when I met him. I was fucking 80s. So anyway, he rides a motorcycle. He has another motorcycle. He's a big camper. Him and his buddy and his family, they go camp. He's been all over. Turns out the guy had a hell of a job. He was like a TV star for some show. I'm not going to get into all that shit, but he did good, Nick, and he deserved it because he's good. He's a good-looking guy. Not as good-looking as I was when I was his age. If I was his age, oh, mamma mia. But he dresses beautiful. He's just a cool guy. Gave me the handshake, looked me in the eye. He's on my good guy list. So we start hanging out. Next thing you know, we're going motorcycle rides. We're taking pictures. I love the guy. I do. Then, through a series of bullshit, he found himself, the show was canceled. Now he's out of a job for a while. He gets another job because he's good at what he does. He could do anything, Nicky, let me tell you the truth. So he gets another job, and I don't see him much anymore. I understand it because he's got to go to work. But that's okay. And I love you, Nicky, but he's a good guy. Smart, meticulous. And I mean meticulous with everything he does. I like neat shit. See, I like neat. Here's what I like. Neat bullshit. Neat chaos. You could have a lot of bullshit or shit hanging up, but it's got to be neat. And you notice it's got to be straight. I can't have shit like off-kilter straight. Everything I got is set up, but it's all squared away. But he's a good guy. He's like that too. He's a nut job when it comes to neatness and cleanliness, whatever. He's a good dude. And I haven't seen him in a week or so. We go back and forth a little bit with the messages once in a while, but he's all right. He's a good guy. And his best friend, Phil, another good guy. He's a good guy. He got a good sense of humor. He's cool. Other than that, that's Nicky's story. Then I'm going to give you a rundown of my buddies. Nick, 2 doors down from Nicky, Chad, a sweetheart. It's Chad, his wife. She's a sweet girl. We do the Facebook back and forth. I post something, she's a sweet girl. But he's my buddy now. He rides, got the big Harley, beautiful. Road glide. Yeah, road glide. She rides, his wife rides. She's got a what do you call it? Custom or some shit. Beautiful motorcycle. So that's them. Then about a year and a half ago, the 2 houses down for sale, young couple moves in. So a guy comes down, young guy, his name is Lee. Nice guy from, I don't know, I forget where he's from. I always do that, but Wyoming, some one of them places. Him and his wife, they got a son. His son's here too, it's wonderful. But he's a cool guy. And when I met him, we're bullshitting. He said, oh, yes, I'm bringing she got a nice Jeep here, beautiful. White, the new Jeep, a pickup, the Jeep pickup. I like them. But he's got that, and he said, oh, I got my car coming, my convert. Well, turns out he's got a badass Camaro convertible with a freaking 427, 6-speed goddamn shift. It's a little rocket ship is what it is. Beautiful, white with the stripes. Gorgeous. He keeps it. I turned him on to Protectol. He buys it by the 5-gallon can now. I told you that yesterday. So anyway, I got Lee. Trying to think, other than my Carusi boys, you know I love my boys over there, every damn one of them. You know who I